Alright, I am back. Time for me to place a thing. There we go. Should probably click that before I speak again so that it's easier for me to chop that up when I do the chopping. So I can split the stream into different parts later on, but let's see. Just gonna have to do a couple of updates there. You know, assuming that I am in fact still alive, which I should be. It's kind of weird because I look at my dashboard and it says that I'm currently hosting somebody else, even though that's clearly no longer the case. I think it thinks it's like, it thinks it's about 24 hours ago, or something like that. Or more like 20 or 18 hours ago, to be truthful. So I think it still was streaming about 24 hours ago, yesterday. But hey, speaking of streams, how about I do a little bit of something that I usually never do on stream, because I'm a little terrified of how taxing it'll end up being on my my poor heater machine, which is what my computer becomes when I play this, pretty much. But hey, clearly there's no cause for alarm or anything, as evidenced by the fact that I think I'm gonna be playing this for a while now, since I figure why the hell not. Well, just as soon as I get the music to stop, at least. There we go. I guess this has its own thing, its own series of sounds that it makes. Wouldn't want to leave those without an outlet, would I? Alright, let's go in this character. Maybe I'll create an online session right now, just to get in there. Even though as the title which I should have updated indicates. There's a couple of things that I want to do in this game that I have in mind right now. I wonder if I can accomplish them. Hold on, let me check something real quick, because let's see, this game seems kind of quiet right now. That I know everything volume is at 100%. The voice chat, which I don't think I've ever heard.
Hello.
So let's see. Yeah, pretty much what I want to do is the weeklies and also the Kulve tarot thing. Apparently the weeklies all seem like they might end up taking place in completely different, or having to necessitate completely different kind of questline each, because, you know, can't hunt Diablos in the Coral Highland, and he's also not an Elder Dragon, so can't really have these overlap, which kind of sucks. Well, maybe I can do like SOS thing first. Let me see what happens if I try to do that. I'm trying to kind of want to get the thing where I like help X amount of people do their SOS quest things. Guess I can join this one because I think I want some of Al Hassak materials anyway. See, I'm gonna need that, and I think that's it. Guess could bring in some mega barrel bombs for good measure, you know. And also, since it's Val Hassak, I guess we're gonna bring in the not Jura anything, Lava Cyclone things, because they have the Lava Cyclone 1. I end up having to upgrade that. Hold on. Sure I can. Alright, Botchula, I don't know why you waited this long to do the next message, I gotta tell you.
I wonder.
The one I have right now, I'm not sure I can upgrade that into max level with 2 Teostramae and Lava Sloth. Fin, Fang, and a generic Equilibrium Gem, sure, just so I can have that little extra not dying power. And, you know, the whole reason I do this, or I use this fire weapons, because, you know, Valhazak is weak to fire, but also why I use these and not the Anjanath ones, which are technically stronger, is that these have the decoration slots where I put the miasma stuff. Or miasma resistance that helps me not die against Valhazak. Let's see if I can make it work.
There's only one record of Valhazak, but it was more like a possible match, not a definite ID.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Valhazak is definitely here now. Just the fact that, you know, it's already being fought by presumably the actual quest leader. I don't think it's supposed to be this still. Something funny might be going on. Just looking at me intently. What happens if I attack it? Oh. Oh, there. Oh boy. Where that went. Yes, okay, there it is. Something funny is going on. A little bit of lag there. Just a tiny tad. Alright, I should probably use the old Vitality Mantle. Where's the actual quest leader? I'm guessing that's Total Sen. At least even if I, you know, have a couple of decorations for miasma resistance in my weapon. Doesn't affect the other little setup that I have, which is a combination of, I think, the charm that I'm wearing and I think just the passive skill from, I think, my coil right now, which is the basal boost coil. Means that I'm completely immune to roaring. I have the full earplugs package. Because, yeah. Wait, I was wondering what was going on, I guess. One of the dudes got on the Dargan. I have to wait for that guy to bring him down, I suppose. Bring the wings. Time for me to strike out the wings. I think I want wings. Well, I want wings and I want the gem, actually, so I should probably strike at the head and the tail. That's like places where you strike when you want to carve up a gem. I am honestly pretty amazed that not yet, well, up until that point I had not run out of Vitality Mantle duration. You know, that's usually what happens. Just like a few things and then goodbye Vitality Mantle. We're not meant for this world. I've been attacking him so long though that... Oh, it's from the beam. I was wondering where its head was. Fucking miasma beam right head. You know, that makes sense. Oh, there's also a health booster here. I was actually thinking of setting up my own health booster there, but... Yes, I didn't need to after all, since someone else had already done that for me. If I can take advantage of that to patch myself up without actually having to use anything of my own. that run out right then? Yes, it did. Ooh, hell must was the target of the wrath. This dude. But not quite, I suppose. Yeah, there's like a few vital lilies that show up in this area that... Guess we're all completely spent before we actually get a chance to even acknowledge that. Goes so much for that. For like 2 seconds so I can mine this stuff. Right, thanks. And fucking Raffinos or whatever it is that shows up here. Please don't screw me over while I'm trying to use the gathering points. Thanks very much. Oh shit. Not quite sure what hit me there, honestly. I think like Mr. Super Dragon here was just sort of leaning back before the actual attack and yet somehow got hit. I think it was one of those fucking bird creatures. Pterodactyl, Raffino, Wingdrake things. I think the ones in the Rotten Vale are Raffinos, right? It's the ones in Elder's Recess that are Barnos. Which are the like highest level ones. If you even believe in such a thing. I don't know if you would. High level Wingdrakes. I mean, like the most basic ones are Merinos, I think, the ones in Ancient Forest, but those like don't attack you at all, so... Actually, I don't think any of the ones like before Rotten Vale even attack you, do they? Whether you actually think about it. Parts broken, did they break the tail? I don't think they did break the tail, or else I would see it. But they broke the head, that makes it oh, there's tainted flesh. Hold on, let me grab a sample of this. There's a tail. Alright, now I will attempt to up with that effort. I can't believe this Totalson guy still has not moved the mantle. Well, he realizes that, he or she realizes that the mantle doesn't actually recharge until you take it off. You know, therein lies a little the issue. Everyone's just wailing on the tail here, yet it's still not coming up. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come off. Okay, there it goes, I think. So, just accomplished there. And now attempt to hit him on the head. Okay, it's almost dead. At this point I would say just fucking let it go back to its Balzac tail. Wait, I've never broken the tail before. The show that only shows up, like that little explanation for a part only shows up if you've never actually broken the part before. Oh. Guessing this thing, okay, just charged. So you gotta do the beam, yep, I almost, that almost could have been catastrophic. I didn't actually get him out of the way. I'm pretty sure if you're not careful that beam can in fact one-shot you. We're gonna let that dude escape, or it's not. Oh.
Hope you don't mind us stepping in and taking care of this for you.
I'm guessing the cancelling the SOS flare thing is just automatic after victory. Well, someone's just having a really nice time doing that. Hold on, let's see if I can send my guild card to the folks here. Maybe in this very small window of time, one of them will remember to be, to reciprocate. Don't know though. Nothing else I kind of want to get like X number of guild cards and get one of the trophies. I don't really know how easy that's gonna get though, because like something I've noticed while playing with randoms on this is that I don't really remember to do that very often. Have to take the initiative there. Alright. See, I want a Valhazak gem, pretty sure, but I just got a bunch of Elder Dragon blood instead. But yeah, at least this technically counts towards one of my weeklies. It's killing the Elder Dragons. And I can research Valhazak more, and apparently for some reason I was not worthy of getting a highlight. There's literally a fucking blank space there where I should be. The game didn't think it was. Or that I was worth it, I guess. It's clearly the issue. Okay, I can do Banquet in the Earthen Hall, which is the Kulve one. I kinda wanna do a few more of these SOS things first. Which one of these has the better reward? Sure, that one. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of the Kulve one regardless, just because.
Try hard, will you?
Just because I need to farm a bunch of the fucking vouchers that let you do the... What do you call it? Let you get the layered armor. That's basically the samurai layered armor. That's the one I want. Old scale bet. Hope you get it during the event, because I'm pretty sure that's the only opening that you have. The only opportunity to go to the fucking Kulve map. Okay, end up using the nullberries or the barrel bombs. I should make more barrel bombs actually, hold on. Check the crafting list on the thing. Gotta make more of those super high level barrel bombs. My options are Great Goon Powderfish Scale, regular Goon Powderfish Scale, and a barrel bomb. I think I'm just gonna make these use up all of my Great Goon Powderfish Scale. I can always just go far more. Okay, hold on. Anyone else want my help right now? Are there any Diablos or Coral Highlands quests? Nope, probably not. Well, there's that one. Olumo and Odegaron. I think I've already hunted both of those, so that's a thing. Fucking Arch-Tempered Sora, which is ridiculous. I don't think I'm even gonna bother with that. Rotten Vale Expedition. If I just make one... See, here's one thing I kind of want to do. I want to do one of these quests where... Okay, hold on. Just need to check on a couple of things in the background here. Alright, I want to do one of these, I guess, investigations that you can do with the tempered monsters, I think. Specifically this one, because it has the flourishing food condition in the Wild Spire Waste, and that would help me get one of the... Actually, no, it wouldn't. I need Upsurge Cactus, which is regular Diablo's tempered. You know what, that's fine too. I just post that only for 2 players though. I will. Clearly I don't even need 2, I can just do it by myself now. Tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm going to... Well, first of all, check this. Going to... Actually, Actually, wait a minute. What should I just do? Trivia? Oh yeah, trivia is on the random messages. Well, it didn't just do it. It did it like 30 minutes ago or something. I just remember that trivia is in fact under the random messages that it can just spit out. But yeah, like I was saying, what I'm going to do is post this and have the SOS flare. Now let's see, because I want to get all the ingredients in the canteen, and the only one that, just like some ingredients you can only find if you search in a very specific space in each map, while these flourishing whatever conditions are in effect. So right now I'm looking for Dragon Bloom, which is apparently a unique item called the Dragon Bloom, but this doesn't tell me where it is. Hold on, let me just look at this. It's apparently one of the cacti. An account item in Monster Hunter World. Get to the southwest camp. Okay. I want to go here. Well, let's see, do I need anything else? I guess I could bring traps to capture the Diablos. A good idea to do that with after the fucking drag bombs. Yes, I do. You have to use 2 of those at least for each time you want to capture a monster. Not usually, and they usually end up going fast when you're like trying to capture a bunch of monsters in succession. And jump. And let's go. And as soon as I get over there, I'm going to activate the SOS flare, see if anybody wants to get in on this sweet shit. Oh wait, well, I'm not actually on the... Not actually on the camp that I told the stupid bird to bring me to, but that's alright, I can literally just warp over there, but... I have a bounty for these bone pals, so might as well go ahead and start gathering up a few of those. Okay, now I will fire the SOS flare first. In this place where you don't even fucking go. Yeah, I'm sure that'll get a lot of attention. You know, I do it for the comedic value. Alright, so now that I've done that, I can actually teleport down here, because yeah, we're gonna be hunting Diablos, but before I do that, get my free shit, and I'm going to get this this super secret item for the canteen. Okay, I'm gonna go north along the rocky path till I run into more vines. I don't know if this is the right way. It's like over there. And for some vines where we can climb. It's maybe over here. Okay, apparently Pink Rathian is in the vicinity. Kind of tells me that I should probably get some dung pods. I always forget about those. And like when I'm looking at like items that I should probably bring on an outing, I'm like, should I bother with dung pods? Should I bother with not dung pods? Should like trap equipment or with flash pods or with old drinks or barrel bombs or anything like that. The one that I always forget though is dung pots, which is kind of a necessity, I think, especially in tempered hunts, now that I think about it, since you get like more forceful monsters like fucking bagel goose dropping in, and all of a sudden it's like, you know, can I hunt one monster in peace, if you don't mind? Okay, I'm actually not sure where the game wants me to go here. Let me just use this reference a little better. Somebody's waiting to join the quest. go back out here to the big open area. Apparently, yeah, we're going up here. We're going up the rocky path. I must go in the right way here. Into a more open area, look for vines on the right. Sure, where? Again, hold on. Put up my reference once more. Quest difficulty has been adjusted. It's 2 people versus the Diablos. This place. Which I never would have found by myself. And apparently one of these is going to be the dragon. I don't know which one. Not that one, I guess. Maybe all the way up there. But we're going to collect all of these. Cause I don't think I've ever even found this place by myself. Because these are like the super secret ingredient gathering sites. I'm guessing it's gonna be all the way at the top. I've made it here. I'm the king of the world. Oh, there's a carving all the way up here too. A nice view. And here we are. Dragon bloom. Oh, you can only gather one. Where is a dragon scale? Right, too. Hold on. Probably go ahead and warp over to the place where the Diablos usually shows up. No. And also, there we go. Make it so that I can actually see what I'm doing by minimizing other windows. Let's go ahead and procure a couple of dung pots. The mining might have already started or something. The fact that Diablos is going up on the map. My dung pots. There they are. Actually, I don't even have the correct weapons for Diablos yet. I should probably take care of that. Both fire and ice, because Diablos doesn't like ice, and I don't think any of the monsters are particularly partial towards explosions either, so here we are. I don't know where the other dude went. Oh, there he come. Rule of my item wheel. Alright. And take a step here and then right. That should be temporary Diablos, and he's just regular Diablos, but with Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Apparently this dude has a cat with a Mega Man costume. I didn't know that was in the game. Mega Man costume cat, but not... I'm kind of curious about that. And this dude. Guild card, and hopefully they'll retaliate. Or reciprocate. It's not really retaliate in this case. But, yeah, regular Diablos or temper Diablos is more or less the same as regular Diablos, but with a couple of differences. Such as when it bursts out of the ground like this, it sometimes does something that like Diablos does, which is basically kind of slide along the ground for a little bit. It might end up doing that now. Or not. Not quite to that point yet. You know, like old tempered monsters, it does like fairly low cross amount of damage. There it goes. Pretty sure I would want to break the horns on this Diablos, but can't really get a good angle for that right now. Yeah, look at that. Someone's using the River Wasp gadget. And people say that it's not good. Honestly, people. I was trying to do the Superman dive there, but that happened a little too quickly to allow for my doing of that. Just a little way too quickly. I'm trying to finish off my normal medicines, I guess. Or, I don't know, quest issued medicines. Potions. Trying to get right under it so I can dodge the tail whip thing that it has. Tail swing. Just gonna do that sideways shove. I know, I think it's running away. So let's I suppose let's let it for now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, never mind. Thought I saw something funny, but maybe not. Well, something's going on up there. Hurry up and get in the fight again. Ooh, yeah, I saw that coming. And was unfortunately a position where I couldn't do all that much, in spite of having seen it coming. What's it doing? Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Fortunately, this man has fainted. Let's see if I can leave the River Wasp here just out of a... It's a sign of respect. And to avoid just cannibalizing that for my own purposes. Oh boy. that there's a little more going on there than just taking advantage. I don't know if I'll be very successful because the fucking Diablos is right on top of that too. Now. It's an interesting position. I'm somehow not getting hit at all, but a little difficult for me to get hits on my own. Alright, there. Finally I got one hit. On me, that is. It's kind of risky for me to keep myself. I guess now I will use the wasp, or the wasp to not really heal myself all that much in the end. Just basically the fucking amount that I was missing, or that I would have auto-healed over time. I'll use my stupid, what do you call it, that thing that I always carry with me now. I never use the healing spray thing. Health booster, I think. Probably get some use out of that. Oh, hey, the little cat castle thing also does Mega Man sounds. I can barely hear them. Well, let's chase down the old boy. Pop a couple more potions on the way. And also sharpen my... I think I'm still gonna try to capture it. Guess it'll technically make it easier to survive. It's basically skipping the last 20% of the fight or something. Which I feel I better mention at some point. Oh, good. Nice to mantle wore off right before I was about to get hit. That's nice. Where are you going? That's where you're going. Damn it. I'm gonna get behind it so I don't get hit by that much. Shows what I can do, I guess. Hold on, I have to try to make use of this, I suppose. Come after me? No, just going over there. Well, let's fight it right in the place where we can get immediately healed again. Good idea. Like a sensible way to go about it, you might say. Okay, monsters. Okay, it's already in the death throes phase. Let's see if I can get a little, oh boy. Get the trap stuff ready. I also heal up. It's gonna dash first. I don't know if it's gonna run away or if it's gonna stick around for a bit. No, it's gonna run away. Hold on. Oh, it's gonna do the digging thing. Alright, I'll go on ahead and capture it, I guess. It's right over there anyway. Better hurry up and... Oh boy. Come over here if you want to grab some of the stuff, I suppose. And there we go. you saw what I did there with the trap message. Something I like to call a work of art. Alright. I think it might be time for me to risk getting a bunch of annoying white noise mic feedback again. By pointing my fan directly at the direction that I am, because I kind of need it. It's starting to get hot again. Because I'm running this game, probably. I'll just have my microphone at a little greater distance from what I usually have it off me. I'll try to compensate for that. This seems pretty good right now, but I don't know if it's gonna get a lot of feedback from the fan. Apparently it isn't. That's pretty good, actually. Vitality Jewel, actually, a bunch more of those. And Dragon Bloom is now in the ingredient listed. Well, you know, I get all the highlights that time. 2 rare items collected, because I specifically did this quest to get one of the items. And I would unlock another canteen ingredient. And now I'm only missing 2, but they're the most pain in the ass ones to get. There's the ones that actually spawn at a fixed rate like the others do. Completely. Namely the fucking Downy Creek and the Petricanth. Anyone who knows what the fuck that means will probably understand what it says with that. Oh yeah, the Tail Raider Safari. Should probably go take care of that. That was a flying wyvern. Fucking Diablos count as a flying wyvern. Alright. Though it never actually flies, except maybe when mounting it sometimes. I think it fly like a grand total of twice in the time that I've been playing this game. Something like that. Okay, give me all this stuff. Sinister Cloth, aka the actual reason, and the fucking the Tail Raider vouchers. These are the real reasons why you bother doing anything with the Tail Raider Safari. Well, let's see. Let's send them to Coral Highlands. Fucking here to get the old stuff. Always nice to get more of that. I could also send them to Coral Highlands to get the Anna material. Nothing like Anna. It's super easy after a certain, point, but it's also kind of boring. Just have to do it over and over and over again to get the weapons. Right, 3 other messages. Medical and resource, yeah. It's one of the Diablos hunted, I suppose. We need to use the dung pots, isn't that nice? Let's see. See, what if I try to join a quest? What do we got right now? Events and expeditions. Fucking an expedition. Oh, nothing terribly. What if I go like join a Kulve lobby or lobby? What we got right now? Apparently not an awful lot. We got some Chinese person who's maxed out hunter rank. And another Chinese person who's 66 hunter rank, which is a lot fine. And somebody else who isn't Chinese, or might be, but isn't showing it in their name. And they're all... Only got 1 player in their session though. Oh wait, there's one. Sure. Just fucking hop right in there. Just gotta snipe like that. We get to sessions. It'll actually let me in, and it did. Okay. Right. to go ahead and share my thing and see if anyone is, good enough to clear the list first, actually. Is everyone off on a quest? Well, there's 2 people in the lobby. I don't have the fucking voice chat thing turned on for myself, do I? It's on. Wait, it's on? As in, I can hear it? Or I can do it? Have I been inadvertently chatting with people in the game this whole time? That's what I'd like to know. It's actually kind of distressing. I want to know about this. Hold on. Apparently so. Alright. Hold on, let me shut that off, I guess, since I don't think you can even hear anything. Push to talk, sure. I don't know what you would push to talk, but just let me shut that off completely, actually. I have the feeling that that guy that was on that last quest was actually speaking to me and I just didn't hear it. Let me turn that up. Alright. What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, the player list stuff. So everyone's off on a quest, I guess. Hold on, let me... I guess I'm gonna send my guild card to everyone and see if they are kind enough to return the favor.
Yeah?
There shouldn't be anything different there. But we're going up to Gathering Hub. Let's see what we have going on right now. Those quests.
How's the hunting?
Oh, there's the siege. Are there any spots opening on the siege that, yeah, 2 minutes ago, level 1. Ooh, and there's one spot open there, sure. Let's go ahead and switch to my, explodey axe things, which is what I usually bring on the siege. And, get myself a couple of these, since they're good to have, and a couple of these too, just as a preventive measure, and I think that's it really. I've seen some people use barrel bombs for a specific move, specific section, but I sure as fuck don't know how to do that. So off to the quest we go, to beat up the big golden dragon.
There it is, at last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
Alright, I'm good. We're still on phase 1, I take it. Yep, here it comes.
Do this.
I'm ready.
Oh, couldn't quite get it with the boulders, so it seems. Maybe I should have been the one to instigate that, and I missed my opportunity. Pretty sure half of the fucking items you can pick up while following Kulve Tarth around is just like stuff that you sell off, not necessarily stuff that you actually use for like making armor or what have you. Okay, I guess it's up to the second phase already. That was quick. That was quick work. Well done, guys.
Proceed with caution.
hit. That's what I thought. No, she's gonna... I thought she was gonna roll over, but she did the tail swipe instead. Yeah, they kind of make a big deal for some reason out of this Dragon being specifically a female. As you can imagine what the fucking 621 porn artists do with that. Set up the... See, it feels like this second part of the fight thing, or encounter, is not really a fight all throughout, because the first part isn't. It's been really set up so that you can do a slide move and hit its entire body if you were, you know, an honorable dual blade user like myself. My vitality mantle, because, you know, big surprise, it's Kulve is a fucking post-game challenge. It does big damage all the time. Alright, hold on. See if I have a chance to get on the mantle here. And in fact, I do. I'm gonna run. I'm saying I'm gonna land straight on the lava. It spits out, but didn't really end up doing that, surprisingly. Jeez. Stupid tail is right on top of the material that I want to grab that. I'm pretty sure isn't the the thing that I just picked up, the crystal burst, because it was an actual material. See, there's all the stuff that it's actually worth grabbing, and just a bit cool, the mantle is right on top of everything. Okay. I don't know what the fucking trouble stuff is the problem with having that mixed in with actual materials. Alright, we moved on to the next phase, I suppose. And now we need to carve out this gold to get better materials. Get another golden glintstone. Oh boy. Group after 3? I don't know. I mean, I say that as if they could hear me, which I'm pretty sure that if that was ever the case, it's no longer the case, because I specifically turned off the voice chatting game. I guess we're gonna do that. Like, I was doing this hunt earlier, and I noticed like some groups of people just like just quit the what do you call it? Just quit the quest after a certain point for some reason I couldn't figure out. I guess there might be a good reason to do that, though I'm still not entirely sure why. I guess maybe to like raise the damage, or not the damage, but the reward quality. Apparently you have higher levels and you can raise the rewards that you get when you actually do get to the end of the siege. But I think I'm, you know, unless I'm very much mistaken, the third phase really only ends when... shit. Only ends when we, like, break out the whole mantle. And then the fourth and final phase is when it doesn't have them mantled and you're just trying to break the horns. Barely dodged that. Now if it stays in that position, which, there we go, this works. You can do this super awesome fucking cheap slide move again. My specialty as a dual blades user, you might say. Fuck shit, hold on. Let's go ahead and take a quick break here to like pick up more shinies. Okay, there it goes. Here's our chance to break off more of its big old shell. And right as I get over here and start chipping, that's when it gets up. Typical. Alright, maybe time for me to fucking just take a big potion. Because if not, I'm probably gonna die. That wouldn't be fun for anyone. Hey, we did it again. Or whoever did actually do it, did it. It sure wasn't me that, you know, boulders down, I can tell you that much. I saw doing an attack, but it was fucking smooshed up right next to it. It's gonna be incredibly difficult for me to figure out what exactly it was gonna do. Yeah, fire spitting attack is particularly aggravating since I'm sure it can also one-shot you. Better not be into the big lava thing when it runs. Probably a good idea. There you go. We did it. He actually did have a hand in staggering it that time. For once. Oh boy. Oh, now it's doing the burrowing thing where people like to use the mega barrel bombs, but I don't really know how to do it effectively, so I'm gonna refrain from messing with that. Well, we're still fighting, are we? Just kind of trying to grab the other Kulve materials that are here. Just still on the ground. Because it will be a shame to let them go to waste, don't you know? Fuck. Oh boy. Yep, I saw that coming and it pretty much did hit me, but it still didn't somehow. Oh boy. Oh, yep. Just being thrown back into danger by other danger in a big feedback loop here. Can't really do much about that. It might be time for me to go and, oh boy, go ahead and back off a little to the area that won't get me killed quite as quickly. And also, you know, sharpen, because that's important. I saw what you was trying to do there. I'm gonna do the big fucking fire spitting move. Oh boy. A pain. Always, but didn't actually see it in advance, so couldn't blame that I was trying to interrupt it on purpose there, but hey, happy accidents. And they actually work in my favor. Ooh, there we go. Cool, the target is now released. a golden lid, so what do we leave the quest now? Maybe that's what we're gonna end up doing.
Watch yourself.
It's like I do notice that, yeah, people are just withdrawing from the quest now, so I guess that's what we're doing. Guessing there aren't any more materials to pick up here. I'm guessing there's, you know, there's a reason for that. There's some logic behind that. I should probably heed. I don't know what that is. Whoops. While I'm trying to figure out what's going on, I guess I might as well receive this person's guild card. Alright. Hold on. I gotta return from the quest now. Not entirely sure how that helps, but I'm sure it makes sense if you know what you're doing. Get a cool tarot golden spiral horn, so we got to level 10 reward level. See, I'm guessing that what you're trying to do is like bump up the reward level. It's like the objective.
Hello.
Right, join the siege. This is the one that the group that I was with. And there we go. Quite sure how this is gonna work. Help do things, but
Last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
You can do this.
alright, there's Kulve. Right over there. Just go ahead and grab some barrels, because why not? Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that, yeah, okay, I was gonna say that ship has sailed, but apparently, yes it has. I wasn't the only one that had that idea. I certainly wasn't the only one who failed to effectively act upon that idea. Here he goes into the mining hole, trying to run away. Just hold up a minute, I need to mine. Oh, did I get another guild card? Isn't that nice? Somebody was nice enough to actually reciprocate my my kindness and my desire to have enough guild cards that I can actually put that trophy thing out of my mind. Boy. Where are these fellas? How do I get over there? I'm trying to get the materials. A piercing powder will probably be a little bit more useful. Let's see, where the fuck did Kulve go? Answer's apparently right over there. Hold on. Yeah, just wasted a piercing pod there. Well, I got a couple of hits in.
Proceed with caution.
Right. I was not trying to get the gold helm premise, I was trying to get the footprints. Alright, I guess I can. Guess I can do it this way. In spite of its surprising agility, and despite its size. Yep, incredible agility every single time. But the only explanation as to how that hasn't landed yet. And still has not landed in spite of everything. Jesus Christ. Boy. Saw that coming, but didn't really matter in the end. Because seeing that coming doesn't actually mean that I could have done anything about it in that case. Funny how that works. Right back over there we go. You know, once again, no actual means of protecting myself. I found there was a way to like improve the vitality mantle. There's apparently a dodging mantle you can get, but apparently that requires you to hunt a pretty ridiculous volume of tempered monsters, which I suppose I have not been able to do yet. I gotta solve the weapon. Or you can get those from the gold. I already know there were two shinies here, and one of them disappeared in the time I was carving that. So I don't know, I guess we're moving on to phase 3 or 4. Apparently still phase 3, even though its whole mantle's already broken off. That's a little surprising. Trying to break the horns. I don't know if phase 3 and phase 4 are really that different. You can somehow manage to break out the whole fucking map in phase 2. I think it might somehow be able to, or it may somehow be possible to, you know, break off the horns, and by virtue of doing that basically win this whole thing in phase 3, but maybe not. Maybe that was just disproved by the fact that it's now moving on to phase 4 by its own self. That's interesting though. I might as well make use of my other gadget that I have.
Good work, Fibers. Now get out there and show us how it's done.
Just gonna pop one of these things right next to the thing. Oh boy. Right, you got your bombs. Sure, you gotta do it now. Oh boy. I don't know, it's lava bullshit. It's gonna make things drop from your ceiling. Yep, and I'm also gonna get sheeped out by that too. Something to keep in mind. Or at least I actually do have this deployed, which is gonna make me not die quite as much, but oh boy, in spite of the health booster, that wasn't enough to completely help me recover. That's cool, yeah. Golden tail, fuck. Okay, that could have gone south. See, that road on me now. Can't really think of any reason why it would have done that last couple of attacks the way it did. Wait, what? Okay. I thought I picked up that material already. Yeah. Don't flash one. I wonder whether that would be a necessity or... Oh, that would be an issue, not a necessity. Guess I'll have to have that be something that I look up by my own self, since, you know, it's certainly not explained in context here. Why shouldn't you flash bomb against Kulve Taroth? Oh, there it is, without its taunts. Bold Kulve Taroth, you might say. Where are these materials that I figured were next to? Yep, right next to where I was standing. But, you know, don't forget to come over here and do the most important thing, which is to carve the big old horns to get your reward. Maybe get another golden glintstone. So, you know, if you want to do like both versions of the Kulve Taroth armor, you need at least 4 golden glintstones. But other than that, I don't know if there's any use for them. Oh, there we go. And a melded weapon. See, the main reason I'm doing this hunt, grinding this out at this point, is to, well, to get the bushy tickets for the layered armor, for one thing, but also to get, you know, try and get any fucking dual blade weapons whatsoever. Get like a ton of weapons of classes that I don't use out of this siege so far, but only 1 pair of dual blades, which is fucking amazing to me. And I think they're paralysis dual blades that don't even have the paralysis thing activated by default. You need to use the awakening skill thing. Isn't that beautiful? Actually see bold Kulve in that, so I'm gonna take a picture of that just for that reason. Manually there. Golden scale, spiral horn shell. Kind of wondering if you can get a glintstone as a reward on this screen, or if it has to be from carving. Probably has to be from carving. Level reward 17. I'm a shiny collector and slinger sniper and ailment master. Alright, I guess my explosive thing did date itself to work every once in a while. Siege of Kulve Taroth is complete. Go pick up your shit. Don't forget to do that. Hey, look at all the stuff that we got. Isn't that nice? Mounted weapons. No sublimated weapons. Those are usually the best ones, right? We got a bunch of bushy tickets, so they got that. So what have we got? These are all the weapons we got. We got more dual blades. Dark Dagger's Claw. These are fucking sleepy fire element. I hate the sleepy element ones. Okay, awakened fire element. Rage Gold Twin Blades. Oh, we got another one down there. Lurk got. I think this is the one that we already had. It sucks. Oh, but they have higher sharpness. Maybe not. Like, hold on. I guess I should check. Is the paralysis thing? Is fucking Kulve even, you know, susceptible to paralysis? Yeah, I guess it is, technically, as much as it is to sleep and everything else when I have seen it slept, so guess I should probably maybe invest in that. I'll give that a try. Did I get another guild card? Yes, I did. Isn't that nice? I don't know if I'll do that one more time, or if I'll just do some more of them. What do you call it? The weekly stuff. Hold on. Let me check my Kulve Taroth things that I have right now. I do all blades. I have 4 and okay, they're all different. There's paralysis 190. So basically the lurk daggers are, or the twin blades are shittier versions of the lurk daggers. You need to awaken the paralysis in that to make that worthwhile. And I think I have a paralysis awakening charm thing. Hold on, let me see. Awakening charm 2, but the problem is you can't upgrade it to 3, so you can't even fully awaken the element. Hold on, let me check something. can I get that does that? Because I guess that's... Well, maybe a decoration would help with that, actually. Free element ammo up. Yep. Grayed out element of a weapon. Yep. But how do I get that? Under decoration? Yeah, there's a release jewel. But do I even have any release jewels? Hold on. I guess that would be a way to... way to do what I want, but I don't think I even have any release jewels. Do I have like level 3 jewels are earplug jewels, brace jewels, and that's pretty much it. Have any more? What I should probably get is get another vitality jewel. Technically, I think I'm an awakening. Okay, no, I think I just forfeit my. I don't have any. Hold on, what else is this thing? Cure and Jacket Gamma. Kogatarth's Rage, Alpha, and Beta for the arms. Apparently, also has free element stuff. Guess I could go and do that. Also, Kogatarth's. So the waist armor. And the arms armor, and apparently also the head armor for Kulve can... Hold on, I'm gonna have to go back to the workshop. Apparently that armor can also do the awakening thing, or not awakening. Or yes, awakening actually, free element thing. If only I could actually get the decorations that I wanted. If only I could actually, you know, have a level 3 charm and have to not think about that beyond just wearing the charm for it. Wouldn't that be something?
I wonder.
Alright, let's see if I can forge some Kulve stuff. For the hell of... Need Nargigante gems and Valhazak gems for the legs and the head. I don't know, stun resistance, critical boost. I want both of these, that's the thing. Tarot's Rage. So right now I don't want the coil, like the coil, the gauntlets, and the helmet. I can't get the helmet, so the coil and gauntlets. Power prolonger. Stay powered up longer. I don't think that's a concern for me. Just get this one. It's like, what's the thing that I get from the Synergiva one? Even it's critical boost and flinch free. I don't think I need that. Because that doesn't fully protect me. Like the fucking... I thought flinch free would be basically the same thing as the... what do you call it? Hey, I guess got an achievement for like getting super rare armor, I guess. Flinch free would be the same as... That's the mantle that lets you not be knocked back at all. I don't actually have, I don't think. I can't even remember what it's called because I actually have never unlocked it. Let's see. What my actual skills now, I guess. Event info. I should have free element ammo up 3, yep. So I should have that thing fully. What do you call it? Should have the paralysis thing in my daggers fully unlocked, I think. try and well, let me buy the let me pet Poogie, I guess. Haven't done that in a really long time. And then buy the stuff from the ship, the imports. Let's see what we got. Inferno sack, Muswine hide, hornet or head. Clearly worth it. This is the most expensive one because it's freezer sack, which is the Legiana stuff, I think, high rank. Rathian webbing and Omniplegia, Rathian spike. This one's kind of crappy, but who cares? We're taking them away anyway because we have way too many account points. Let's see. I want the Sabi stuff. I guess I already have the head and the legs, so guessing this would be like the chest. We can get all of the Sabi stuff, which is what I want to get first. And I guess I'll go for the Homari stuff now that I've actually bought all the Sabi stuff next. But first let's see how this looks, because you know this is important. Gotta have fashion in this. Not that, this. Wait, that's a head. That's already there. What am I doing? I think I'll stick with the other Garen armor for now. For that, what's this? The arm, right. I think I will also stick with the Kulve stuff, the waist. I don't know. Like how, what if what if I wear like the whole set at once? That's a thing, like change all. That's what it looks like. I don't know, I might have to mix it up a bit. I think it's better if I don't. Well, that's what it looks like with no layered armor, but if I can, what if I just wear the pants? That's it. I think that head, which is the fucking handler's costume thing, really clashes with everything else, but if I leave the rest of this stuff as is, it's just gonna be fine. Let me look at the player list, not here. Might be time to trade. Trade guild cards again. I don't know. Send it to everyone who hasn't already received it, which I don't know who those people would be. You know what, I'll just try my luck next time I go in an online session. But yeah, I guess we're going up to the Gathering Hub again and maybe trying to do the siege one more time. At this point I realized that I haven't actually been looking at this, but you know, not that it matters. Alright, let's go. Let's see if 4 minutes ago, level 1. Sure, they're all level 1 right now anyway. Maybe I should initiate the siege. I'm kind of wondering, like, is the level of the siege dependent on like the owner of the online session completely, or like on the one who I think my equipment is fine actually. Is it dependent on the one who initiates the siege? Oh, whatever, I'm gonna go. I really want to go and guess the part of the quest. I don't want to let my teammates down. How could I?
There it is.
I think I'm gonna stick with the Eldergarden armor pretty much.
Reminds me of that time.
Completely.
Get out there.
Seeing how... Pretty sure that's the one that gives me the ability to carve quicker. So where is the big Dargon? Are they already on the second phase? Yep, apparently they are. Maybe I should have... well, whatever. I already jumped down here, so... Guess I'm gonna take a long way to get over there. Oh yeah, I have white sharpness. I don't remember if I ever even had a weapon before that had white sharpness. Basically new territory for me. Guess we're about to see just how good or bad this fancy shiny gold daggers are gonna be. Not the fucking crystal, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Right, I am here, and I was trying to climb all the way up there. I guess I couldn't. And I still can't. What the fuck? How am I not able to climb up here this thing at all? There. What a true and blessed miracle. Jesus Christ, I don't know what happened there, but I'm pretty sure that launch shouldn't have been interrupted. Jump attack. Hey, my character, please set. Could you please go on? Or not. Oh, wait, there we go. It's a melting mountain. Now's our chance to actually do the damage to her if she can actually. Yeah, there we go. Give me your aggro. And then turn away from me, giving me the exact opportunity of anything that I need. And then I say that, but I'm the one who ends up walking into the lava pool attack. Maybe I'm the fool. There we go, I paralyzed her. So you're doing a pretty good series of attacks there. As a result of my brave efforts. Oh dear. I can't move out of the way. But at least I didn't die. I'm not entirely clear about, to be perfectly honest with you, though. It's why you get these messages every so often telling you that, hey, somebody else who's fighting Kulve too broke off some of her shit. Oh, look, there's a bunch of shinies over here. I sure hope these stupid masked cats don't actually try to interrupt me when I'm trying to pick up these materials. That would be really shitty. And here comes one of them, as if by some kind of prophecy. I think someone's wearing the Lunastra armor over there, aren't they? I get another glintstone. I can... Oh, for the love of fuck. Stupid cats. Oh yeah, at this point I realized that I forgot to bring more of those the cold drinks with me, but it doesn't matter, I can just get more from this.
Look!
I think I really need to heal a little bit, because that could have been death right there. That would have been embarrassing. There we go. How the fuck is one of the guys alive coming here? Jesus Christ. You better not mess this up for me, cat person. mind if I do. Oh boy, it's doing the barf. Yeah, please get it to come over there. What the fuck is with that thing? There's like this weird ghost creature going around the arena with it. I don't know if that's supposed to be there, or if that's like some weird cat skin, just like the fucking Mega Man one. A bit difficult to tell for me. Because, you know, I've never seen that before. Oh shit. And I miss being immune to wars. I wish I could be immune to wars and also be able to unlock fucking weapon abilities to the full extent. There we go. Don't mind me, just gotta pick up all this shit. It's better than not having it, am I right? Oh, it's okay. Did not see that coming for once, because I don't think I've ever seen that attack from that angle. Is that ever not the case? Okay, so I'm guessing that the ghost apparition thing that shows up in the arena is from one of those dude's weapons. I'm pretty sure there's an effect that was just like that. If only I could reliably do the paralysis effect instead of it being a completely random thing. Oh, okay. Just got rolled over onto yet went unhurt. That's actually kind of surprising. There's it happen again. Alright. And it surprises me every time. No matter how often I do it. A sweep, and yet I am apparently just close enough that I'm completely immune to that attack. Okay, there's the ghosty again. Still not entirely sure what its presence even implies, but yes, I'm pretty sure it means that some of our guys work. Okay, I'll take it as a good tiding. Oh boy. Wait, I've somewhat fainted and also I somehow needed to roll more than 3 times to get rid of the fire effect. That's interesting. Oh shit. Well, I might die from fire here if I cannot roll in time, but I didn't. still increase the pursuit level, so there's that. And we get a bunch of bonus rewards, I'm not even sure from what. Typically we don't get that stuff if, you know, the Kulve thing is unsuccessful and it escapes. Gallery Maniac, yep, game, please show off how much I was off gathering things instead of actually fighting the monster, why don't you? Just put that out there for the world to see. I greatly appreciate everything you've done for me. Oh boy. Go ahead and do that again. See if we can actually complete a siege again. Yeah. Level 5. So what did I... Oh yeah, I forgot to bring cold drinks, but it didn't matter in the end. That was like the thing. I'd probably cultivate herbs and honey and the cultivate box thing. So I don't run out of those for potions, because you know I typically just get tons of those just from doing expeditions or what have you, but I haven't really been doing a lot of those lately. Just keep doing multiplayer stuff, so I just go from quest to quest. Pretty much non-stop.
There it is, at last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
Oh, hold on, I need to grab the rocks.
You can do this. Over here.
I'm ready.
Look!
We still have time to actually capitalize on that? Yes, we do. Alright. Get this blue mushroom and the millberry and yep, here we go. Attack this fucking right foreleg, I guess. Oh yeah, the opportunity to do so. I don't know if we can actually inflict the paralysis effect at this point, but I guess would be probably not an awful lot. Can try to get some paralysis build up on. Oh. Actually have no real clue how the oh boy, fire soul stone. I think that's a good thing to have. Need that for some swanky gear if you're doing the actual, you know, legitimate gear upgrade path instead of just getting all of your top tier gear from the siege like I am right now. Because you know this is clearly top tier gear that I'm using right now. And not just stuff that I accept through clenched teeth. What are you talking about? Nothing of the like.
You ready?
Let's see if I can find any more of those boulders that you can drop on her. Well, not there, evidently. Oh wait, a little bit farther ahead, but somebody else got them. Even if apparently they didn't stop her at all. There we go.
Proceed with caution.
Oh shit, okay. That was quick. I do that, I guess. Oh, and I also paralyze her. Isn't that nice? Damage also already paralyzed. But I'm pretty sure that this buys me more time overall to actually get more hits in the body part. That you should get more hits in the head. Ducked back just the right time to avoid me being able to get on the head. Ooh. Okay, that was different. I guess that happens when you try to mount the big slidey thing. Well, it's not actually facing away from you longitudinally, but it's actually sideways. I don't know what these words that I'm saying are. It's doing the side flip thing, rollover move. I did not see it coming at all, and that move is way too quick to reasonably be able to react to that with, you know, human reflexes half the time, but what do I know? I'm just a person who relies on that instead of having a shield. Like some of the weapons do. We should switch to fucking sword and shield again. Like that's the other weapon type I should probably just learn how to use just because there's not that much to learn about it, it's just do it. Just hurry up and talk to the monster and hit the monster. Basically the sword and shield strategy. But apparently you also have a shield, which means that breaks compared to like some of the bigger weapons that have the big burning shields. Unfortunately. But hey, maybe it does, and I just didn't realize it. That is distinctly possible, just based on the fact that I have not actually used that weapon nearly enough that I can confirm or disprove that. Alright, so it's on to the next phase. Oh shit. Moving forward ahead a little bit, and surprisingly not getting melted by this stuff. I guess it's just a set piece. Yep, it's time to go ahead and fucking Dragon Treasure from Kulve, really. Every single time I see something like that, it just ruins my day. Getting an awful lot of golden spiral horns just from the gold though. That's surprising. Alright, let's just continue on. Scarred gold chip. More scarred gold chip. Might as well. Pretty sure that getting tracks is another way to like improve your reward though. Maybe. Accessible again and boost the sound in the game for a minute actually for some reason that I can't quite figure out. The sound in the game is now a little bit quieter maybe, or maybe just seemed that way from the... Oh hey, that actually... okay. Thought the fucking Kulve had somehow been just like chilling, like it had gone to sleep or something. But apparently not, because I'm pretty sure somebody was fighting it. there we go. Right, the gold plating is gone. That's pretty much what I was going for there. Now time to aim for the hearts a little more, I suppose. Always a good thing. Oof. Try to dodge that, but couldn't quite do so workably with the time that was given to me because that attack still, I think, goes by way too quickly. It's executed way too quickly. There we go. Just more Kulve turret material here. There we go. There's just a scattered gold chip. Ooh. Oh, there we go. It's released. So I guess now it's moving on to the next phase. Yes. Fucking cat. And presumably there was some materials that I dropped over there because they were fighting it over here. Yep. So, you know, I can't miss a chance to capitalize on that. There's the gold chip. There's another material. Are these all the materials that landed over here? I need to make sure of this before I move on. This is supremely important. Yeah, I believe that's pretty much it. So let me pop a couple of these first aid meds to patch myself up a little bit. And we will move on to the final phase. After I've sharpened my weapon, that is. I also need to do that. I'm gonna go find my health booster here. Just in case anybody needs it. Oh boy, like I guess I do now. I certainly understand why I put it in that specific location. I know what it's gonna do, but I'm trying to escape that, apparently to very little avail. Oh Jesus, I desperately need to roll now so that I can... Oh, I just realized that I have my vitality mantle again. Should probably, make use of that. For some reason I don't actually expect it to be active again in this phase, even though if it ran out during the second one, it actually makes quite a bit of sense that it would be activated now. Alright, I guess we're gonna do it. Maybe we can actually get enough concentrated damage on it. During such a time as this. There we go. There's bold Kulve again. Just looking at us with its very Very stern expression. Go ahead and grab the shiny chip materials. They're actually just like potato chips, but they're made from something that becomes white when it's fried. Instead of the color of potatoes. Maybe they're just very white potatoes. It certainly fucking sounds like we're picking up some potato chips when we actually do pick them up. Okay. Mounted weapons. Getting an awful lot of spiral horns. Honestly, I would like one more glintstone because that's all I need to make all of the possible armor sets. Health booster can now be used. And use it I did right at the last moment. Don't you know it? Yeah, no glintstone rewards, but we do get even more tail shells and even more spiral horns, even though I don't think we can even use these for anything. Like, we don't really use the fucking Kulve materials for anything other than every single time. Those are the only ones that I get. The gathering stuff. Can't really use the Kulve materials for anything other than making the armor, can we? I don't think. Like, we can't make weapons with the Kulve materials because all of the Kulve weapons are just acquired as rewards for the siege.
Hi.
Like we're about to right here. We got 2 sublimated weapons that time. And now a bunch of bushy tickets. Hopefully enough to, like... I think it was just 4. Should be enough to get one of the Homari things, which is the samurai thing. That isn't the ninja garb, but the samurai garb. Kinda wanna go downstairs now and check that out, actually. What if I start the siege next, like I'm the one who actually begins it? I wonder if I did that, what the effect would be. Oh yeah, I'll also register another one of these, I guess. Honey bone piles, bone piles. I get a feeling that I should probably, you know, come over here and... I'll get the harvest, but also cultivate a different thing in the harvest. We need power shrooms if that's what we have right now, or devil's blight or bitter bugs. I don't know, I think bitter bugs are for the... I don't know. How much honey do we have? I'm pretty sure we can cultivate that. We have 304 honey. What about herbs? Just normal herbs. 296. Well, clearly we need to cultivate that. So we can make more potions. And mega potions. I think the rest of the stuff we're cultivating because, I don't know, ammo. I wanted to check out some of the ammo stuff for... I could cultivate for the bow guns, but you know, at the end of the day, I pretty much barely ever use the bow guns, so maybe not. Shouldn't really bother with that. But I think the reason I was cultivating bitter bugs was to make like what do you call it? Those like adamant pills and might pills. What am I doing now? Look at the player list, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these people, so I'm gonna go ahead and... they all in the hub now, some of them are in the quest, and one of them is responding to SOS. Gonna go ahead and send my card again, see if any of them are kind enough to reciprocate. I'd actually go ahead and, instead of doing another siege thing, which I do want to do a little more of that, but rather than do that again right now, maybe I'll just try to respond to SOS. What do we got? What assignment? Valhazak again. Why do so many people? Well, rewards are reduced. 25 minutes. Jesus Christ. Don't know if actually rewards are reduced there too. Maybe I should start a quest of my own. I don't know. Like hunting. I don't know. Which of these have I not done? I'm guessing the ones that have 4 attempts left. The ones that I haven't done. Tempered Pookie. Rathian high rank Anjanath lower, or Rathian tempered Anjanath high rank. That's what that means. That's what I mean to say. Capture assume Rathalos. Captured like Diablos. Tempered. No thanks. I should do that with like. What about joining a quest that's like just open? Investigation is slain or Gigante or not. Number of card, but see, why even have that if it's apparently only one member that can do that, or maybe he restricted it to one member. You know, in which case, why even have it as a joinable quest? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not like a choice. If you're gonna do like a solo Nergigante hunt, then why even do it in an online? You know what I'm saying? You know what, hold on. Let me see what happens if I like go in a shitty Valhazak hunt that's what, half an hour old, that they somehow still haven't beaten it. Let me get my fiery lava Seoth stuff. Things, where are they? Lava Cyclone? Yeah, there we go. And also change my awakening charm to earplugs. And there you go. I should also eat, but I guess I'll do that once I get over there. Time limit 50 minutes and you know, half of that I didn't eat. Hold on. Fucking so much of that time limit has already been squandered. It's been more than half, actually. Should probably have brought all berries or whatever, but I'm sure that won't be necessary. But apparently the fucking fight's been going on for half an hour. I'm sure they'll have done something to at least turn down the old Valhazak. Oh boy, getting some frame drops here. Very interesting stuff is happening, you might say. And this is from the assignment, so this is like the first ever Valhazak you would fight in the game. So investigation, stand up on a quest. Puesto potenciador de salud. Okay, I guess that's what they call it in the Spanish version. Default. Guess killing Valhazak also might count for the, kill Elder Dragons thing. It seems to me that there's maybe a little bit of lag going on with the, this particular matchup. Just a little. I figured that was going to be the dash, but at least the dash doesn't actually give any of Lovium effect. And, at least the dash also isn't the fucking breath beam thing. Okay, since I already ran out of Vitality Mantle, I might as well go back to the camp to recover real quick. Get a free heal. Oh, how nice. I think somebody sent me the guild card. Okay, just drop in for a minute so I can get my health back without spending anything. I'll go ahead and receive that now, so I don't have to worry about missing that. Now it's gonna be here. Had I gotten here like 1 second later, I would have actually maybe gotten hit with that. That would have been embarrassing. Someone's using Rathalos weapons. Cool. Someone broke a body part. How fancy. Get one of these vitalities for myself. There we go. Oh, what the f... Okay, it was... Did I just get hit during a roar? That was kind of exceptional. Which is like not supposed to ever happen. Just because of how roars work, but... Guess we're going with that. Gonna hang back here for a little bit so I can heal. And kinda wish I had brought one of them, one of those barrel bombs. This dude is gonna go to bed now. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna go to bed at least, but I guess not. Necessarily so. But, it's almost dying. It goes to bed so I can heal. Yeah, once again I'm getting hit during a roar by apparently nothing. Can't be the only one that's confused by that.
Don't mind us stepping in and taking care of this for you.
Alright, so let's see. I'm guessing that I'm gonna get no money from this since I joined so late, but... let's see if we can at least get the body parts that I cut off, or maybe also get some body parts from the rewards screen. I think when you get like a quest notification that says rewards have been decreased, they're specifically talking about the money that you get out of the quest. Not necessarily the materials that you can get from that, which is the other thing that you do a quest for. So let's see what I see here. Yep, those sure are not Valhazak rewards, I guess. So I guess you also get gimped on that front, that's unfortunate. And my chances of finding a Valhazak gem are frustrated even further, but I think that might have actually helped me with the, kill Elder Dragon's resource center thing. Items can be, oh yeah, they can, hold on. Elder Dragon culling, and what about this one though, slave? Elder Dragon 205. To kill 2 more. I think I killed 2 Valhazaks today, that's about as much as I've done for that. Let me see if I can deliver to get one of the Homari things. Yep, wisdom. Pretty sure it goes like head, chest, arms, coil, and then the legs. So head first. Now I only need 16 more of these stupid tickets to get the rest of these. I guess that would be my main motivation for continuing to do the siege at this point. To get the layered armor and to get more of those weapons, and, hopefully get the weapons that I actually fucking use, which are the dual blades. Let me check the Homari thing, what that looks like. So it's the same thing, but it's like a little darker, and apparently also affected by the rainbow thing, rainbow pigment that I have going on. I'm not sure I'll actually wear that. No, don't cancel. Finish. Proceed. Let's see. How are we doing right now with the siege? We got a bunch of people in the quest and a couple of people on standby. I guess I could try to complete it one more time. If I do, I'll probably be the end, so let's see. Sure, we'll go with that. Let me get my prelect equipment. Paralysis 30, 20, well 30, just because that's the unlocked stuff. 238, not as good as the other ones, but yeah. Also I'm gonna need a charm that actually releases more of that awakening charm. And there we go. To bring the cold drinks, and I think that's it really. I'm gonna hold up with other people, so hurry up and stuff my face. And away we go. element weapon changes metallic plating. I did not get to read the rest of that.
There it is. At last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
Alright, here we go.
See you around, buddy.
You can do this.
I wasn't expecting somebody to fucking put bombs down right then. Guess that's what we're doing. Ooh, okay, that was pretty quick. Our arrival at that. She might as well keep trying to attack the horns. To make the later phases easier. Holy shit, okay. It's actually working out. My promises daggers are actually worth it then. We'll find out the great ones are also chipped. Okay. I'd say that's probably a pretty good, oh boy. Pretty good way to start this off. If you'd like to imagine. While you fellas are over there, I'm gonna go ahead and carve the gold. Golden chunks, golden fragments. Right then. Ooh, okay. Carve the gold, so there's that. And Tick is cool, he's just kind of sleeping over here. Having a nice nap. And I guess now she's sufficiently pissed off that she's going to move on to the second phase. That took a while. Oh, I guess somebody might have failed to get the... get the boulders in there effectively. I'm listening to the music and there's like this weird glissando that sounds sometimes. Like suddenly going from a high note down to a lower one. And I swear the way that sounds reminds me of the fucking battle music from Paper Mario 2. Kind of weird, like I was suddenly expecting for that music to suddenly start playing. It's not That's unfortunate.
Watch yourself.
Oh boy, it's fucking... Code's already fucked. He's probably gonna go ahead and fuck off now. And these cats are gonna take fucking cheap shots at me. They're douchebags.
Keep looking. Don't let up. We're bound to pick up the trail somewhere.
I'm gonna get these dragon pods. Probably better than the one bomb pod that I have left. Oh, there's some material there. Thought it was just going to be the gold chip, but shows what I know, I suppose. And get this back up to white sharpness. Can't forget that that's the maximum potential from this weapon. Okay. There we go. All right on the ladder though. I wonder if it's actually possible to break up the horns during phase 3 or 2 even. But it has to be phase 4. Can never quite figure that out. Material here. I miss my immunity to the roars. Have to forfeit. Whenever I try to have paralysis weapons, because of course the fucking dual blade's the one weapon type that... You know, it would make sense to have a paralysis weapons with, because it attacks so fast. It's the one where you can't actually get a paralysis weapon without also needing the free element thing for it. I wonder, it feels like that was a conscious decision. I wonder who by.
Watch yourself.
Alright, fine. Let's go not kill this thing again, but just Oh, it fell asleep. Time to light. Okay, I guess the bomb is... Time to light the sky messages when the bombs are put down. Too bad I don't have any. Where are they putting the bombs actually? Next to the tail.
Now get out there and show us how it's done.
Can I escape from between its legs? Yes, I can. I was wondering about that.
Oh dear.
Still have one piercing pot. Guess I should use that. Yeah, something tells me that it's not going to be that big of a issue to try and break the horns at this point. Chipping away at a time before you know it, it'll be dead. The horns will be dead. The beast will be alive because you can't kill this one. Giant horns completely broken. So they basically, another group completed the sieges, what that means. Unless misinterpreted that. Oh, there it is. I'm disappointed by how infrequently I'm able to inflict my, oh boy, my paralysis thing. Like maybe once per cycle. Looks like it should be a lot more, you know. Oh, there we go. You know, big shocker. I kind of expected that. There's old Tariff again. So, I get the feeling that might be a bit of a repeat, like I already did a siege with that person. I have a terrible memory, so for all I know, that's probably going to be the case. Or that probably is the case. Okay, let me just grab that. Their material. And take care of things here. More sublimated weapon. I don't really understand the difference between like the different weapon types you can get as rewards for this, like before they are appraised. I'm guessing the sublimated ones are somehow better. I'm not sure how, like, stat-wise. Spit out the cat with a teacup. Or coffee cup, or whatever that is. And just stand right here. Say bask in my own green dank gas. Isn't that also a beautiful victory screen? I do particularly like how basically mid-stripe there in some kind of a beautiful walk cycle. Oh, we won yet again. I have even more of those horns that I can't really do that much with. Level 17. And once again, I just spend the whole time gathering. But apparently somebody else got more tracks. The Siege of Kulve is complete, and hey, someone had good enough, was nice enough to send me a guild card, so there you go.
Welcome, welcome.
Ooh, we get a full thing now. Melted weapon, sublimated weapon, and dissolved weapon. See, those are the tiers of weapon we can get. I only got 2 of those bushy tickets this time, though. I need more of those, that's the thing. We get a bunch of weapons at least, and you know, as usual, not one of them is a dual blade thing. At least we're getting switch access if ever gonna go back to that. I can just use these. Myth Gold Scimitar has Thunder Element. And I think with this character I'll just keep sticking to like the quick weapons, dual blades, sword and shield, and also the bow. Can I respond to SOS? Let's see what we got right now. Fucking Nergigantu. Grinding. And of course I can't because the fucking time limit just happened. Could just like go hunt a Toby before. Just kind of take the piss. I would have liked to help with this quest, but it's been too long. Yeah, not really worth it for that one. The Devil Joe, 50 minutes, I guess. I can try that one. In Elder Shreesus. I don't think I've ever seen Devil Joe in Elder Shreesus. I've only seen it in Ancient Forest. And didn't like Wildspire. Okay, actually remind me, what's a good weapon to use against Devil Joe? Like one of those monster types that I barely ever hunted. Thunder and Dragon. Guess I'm gonna go for Thunder. Now let's see. Where do I to change my equipment or I to rearrange this? Do I have any more Kulve weapons? Or dual blades? Nope. I only have the paralysis. What if I just stick with the paralysis ones? Probably a good idea, right? Okay. I don't think this is gonna help me at all for the weeklies, but I just feel like, hey, let's do something different for a while. Or for once. There's some bird frame issues going on with that guy. But hey, apparently we get a full team to help out with this Devil Joe hunt. Where's Devil Joe actually? Oh, it's in the lava area. Let's get a nullberry. Probably gonna need that if we get like I forgot the words in the sentence that I was saying. I'll drink one of these, that's probably what's related to it. Probably gonna need a nullberry if we get Dragon Blight. I think I was trying to say that at some point or another, but I don't think I succeeded. Oh boy. Well, here's Joe. I don't know where everyone else is. Oh, here's somebody. I wasn't trying to carry the fucking guest around, I was trying to get the footprint. And now I guess I'm trying to forcibly mount the Devil Joe, but I just like every time I try to do that consciously, it doesn't seem to be working out. Full amount. Okay, I've never ever been knocked off a fucking monster while doing the Warblades dive. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. I was not aware that that was even possible. And maybe I should have been okay, I'm somehow already had something. The Vitality Mantle be obsolete. I'm gonna get Veil Goose as well as fucking Devil Joe. Alright. Oh, there it is. Sure hope someone has a done, but because I'm pretty sure I don't. I could just like sit back for a minute and let them fight. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that my paralysis thing has not had any kind of effect yet. Oh fucking! Can't fucking break Bagel Goose's head. I'll react it because why the fuck not? can't even do anything because we're stuck in the door. Oh, but you got another dad knocked down again. There you go. And now it's actually almost dead. Okay, that actually didn't take that long. I mean, probably had been softened up by, I guess, the quest leader before I got here. And now it seems to be either just completely sluggish or just completely stunned. I'm guessing that we're trying to... trying to kill it now and not capture it. Return to the gathering hub, I suppose. If I can actually find the place where it's at. There we go. Its dead body now lies, so I can actually claim my rewards. Devil Joe Tailhang. I got a Devil Joe scalp. Alright, apparently those are incredibly rare. So one person that keeps talking about them tells me. I think I'll probably make like a clip of this and show it to them. I don't know what my motivation for doing so is, but surely it is completely beneficent. And in no way loaded. Oh yeah, I also want this honey that's back here. Or not, I guess. Maybe I already got it. And we get a fucking angry bagel goose roar in the background. As that ends. Your skill with your tail. There we go. I guess since there's a special reward, I guess that was an investigation. That's what was going on there. That was the smallest devil. Alright, finally I got the respond to SOS achievement thing. Which is pretty much part of the reason why I was doing that. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with the siege for now. At least maybe I am. Let me take a quick look at the siege postings at this time. Like if I can get another quick victory thing, then I guess I should go for it, but now they're all level 1 right now. If they're all already up to like level 5 in one of them, then sure I'll fucking snipe that, but no. I think I'm gonna see if I can focus on the weeklies instead for a little while, at least. Probably not gonna get all of them right now, because it'll take a while. Let's see, we got Coral Highlands, Diablos, and Elder Dragons. Kinda wanna hunt an Gigante. I don't know if I should probably just leave this online session, honestly, because I'm not actually gonna be doing the siege anymore. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. A couple of names right there.
Hello.
Glad we got to see that before the end of this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my own online session. And start an Gigante quest, and because I need a few... I think I need an Gigante gem pretty much, that's the thing. So to get that, the best option would clearly have to be... Let me get a couple of these first. I'm gonna need those. Get those, get flash bots, and get flash bugs, so I can make more if need be. And what else? I should get myself one of those mega armor skin things, because Gigante's kind of a bitch when it comes to being able to one-shot you. But other than that, I really don't know if there's anything else that's, I guess large barrel bombs. Just make a bunch more of those, hold on. I guess it would be under this, yeah, large barrel bombs. Gunpowder, which you make with, what? Fire herb and nitro shroom. Just make a bunch of that. And, you said with the large barrels, I currently have to make large barrel bombs and get a few of these for my, my little project there. And also, I guess we gotta craft armor skin and demon drug while we're at it. Let's see, need nourishing extract and demon drug and a catalyst. Yeah, it should be pretty easy. Make a couple of these, make armor skin and make mega armor skin. Make mega demon drug. And get that for mine own consumption. And now that I've done that, let's see what actual options I have. Hold on, let me... I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want lightning weapons for the Gigante. Where the fuck is he? Should be down here somewhere, right? Yeah, there he is. Thunder and is equally susceptible to everything, apparently. So I think I'm just gonna not bother with that and just use these, my super curing weapon. Monarch. So let me check my wish list. That should have the thing that I need the Nergigante gem for. I need a Teostra gem to get like the ultimate earplug thing. I don't really need that badly actually. Decimation claws. I thought I had level 3 earplugs charm already actually. But yeah, I need I just need a bunch more Nergigante materials. I thought it was just a gem that I needed, but no, apparently I need more. And also Lunastra, but fucking Lunastra, no thanks.
Welcome.
Let's see. What options do I have that aren't just the... I guess this one. Let's see, Lord Money, we got 30 minutes to do it, and there's no limitations on the number of players, so... I think we gotta go ahead and... yeah. Go with this one. And, oh yes, I think I should probably do is change my... swap out this charm that I don't need anymore for that charm. And now I am immune to roars, so there you go. And now I get on the quest. And I also fire the SOS flare so that I can hopefully get some help. Hey guys, free fucking Nergigante materials. Come and get it. Let's see. It's probably gonna be down here somewhere, or else in the... What? That was quick. Up in the place. Actually, not even sure where the... Like, I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of tracking ability for Nergigante specifically because I haven't really done an awful lot of fighting for the... just for any real reason up until now. It's probably gonna be over here in the... yeah, there he is. That's a place where he likes to hang out. Discovered Nergigante. How can I get the drop on him without being light out itself? Right, there we go. It's pretty strong. Starting attack. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and get me. There we go. Vitality man, so they don't let me die. There's a very, very distinct possibility. This fucker. He seems to be pretty good about not really murdering me so far. Ooh. Oh yeah, I also need to aim for the horns probably. Probably a good idea. Horns and the tail, since just like the head and the tail really, since I need to get the gem. Those are typically the body parts that you aim for when you're going for the gem. So that potentially is a reward for breaking those or carving the tail. Ooh. I would have been in a co-op quest with this earlier, because you notice that this guy's cat has the Mega Man costume. Oh. Do you mind? Go ahead and put this right here. Make myself freshen up a little bit. Oh boy. What she does the fucking instant death move that I can potentially kill me with. I think that's what that was. Big dot where it shoots off the black spikes. At least I made use of that. Alright, we got close to max capacity, which should mean that we have 4 members. See, that's a pretty good prospect. It's actually surprisingly good too. Surprisingly easy to find help with this SOS quest, how to do them. Well, this cloud didn't... Cloud went the way of Earth this time. That's one way to put that. I wonder if he gets that often. But he might be us. He's gonna go over there now, right? Yep, he does. And he's like, hey, I don't want you to fight me anymore. He goes over to this place that's right next to his place where he likes to sleep. Well, Cloud made it back, it looks like. Oh boy. And let's just bring the fight over here. It's not really advisable to fight in super confined spaces with this fucker. he gotta do that big, yep, the big super death move. But I guess I'm somehow become strong enough that I don't necessarily die immediately from that. Guess I should just try to fight this dude on my own more often. What? Just get paralyzed. That's what happened. Pretty much only on one way to be paralyzed. And the monsters, and that's with the fucking toad environment things. Oh, yeah, good. You got the talon, so there you go. Oh boy. I don't know, do you guys wanna fucking let him go like this? House. And go to sleep. So we can have a better chance at breaking the horns or whatever. Guess not. I'm just trying to grab the material here. I'm thinking we might just end up killing him with he actually decides to fly away. I'm thinking that these dudes aren't actually gonna let him leave. Someone's withdrawn from the quest. Okay, that's actually kind of surprising. See, I just ended up killing him right here. Well, that counts as slaying an elder dragon, so... There we go. Where am I? Okay, there you go. But of course, not one of the horns was broken, so I'm probably not gonna give that as a reward. Even though I'm pretty sure that's part of what I need. Fucking super gigante horns. Oh, I got a gem though. I didn't think that was the one who was gonna be getting the gem. Oh, there we go. I'm pissed off that we didn't get... Disappointed that we didn't end up getting to break the horns, but whatever. Guess I'm gonna have to hunt this dude by myself if I want the horns. That shouldn't be all that difficult if this little outing was any indication. There we go. Immortal Dragon Scale. Is that a horn down there? I guess we'll find out. Regrowth Plate. Bone, blood. Typical stuff. That's a talon, motherfucker. And the tail, even though we didn't actually cut it off. And I was a slinger sniper, wouldn't you know it? That went by surprisingly quickly, I need to tell you. I think there's only one... Hold on. I am online in session, but I'm not in like a session with anybody else right now, that's the thing. These are Center, Botanical, and Tail Vader Safari, so you can check that out. But let's see. I didn't even end up using these, I just realized. I just brought those for nothing, and those... Oh well, whatever. So pretty much for if I want to do the quest by myself, which I didn't end up doing that time. But I think out of all of the resource center stuff that we have right now, the weeklies, the only thing that I haven't done at all is the Coral Highlands thing, so I should probably go and look at, like, there's a quest that I have for killing some shamos in the Highlands. I think I just added so that I could have an easy quest that I could grind money with or something. I think I need to do solo quests anyway so that I can grind enough money to get to the point where I have 1 million money. at once, cause I'm pretty sure there's another trophy that you can get for that I have not yet acquired, so... Guess we can do the Shamos thing. Archmaster Hunt has been completed.
Hey.
And I should probably go check out the thing. Fucking cat safari, tail reader safari. Squid carapace, broth, sinister cloth, monster harbone, swine. We've been going less carapace, there we go. I should probably make some bread tonight, so that the cheese doesn't go bad. And then I actually get some use out of that chicken that I have in the freezer. Right, so... let's see. Pretty sure one of my investigations that I have is for Shamos, right? Yep, slay Shamos 4. Let's do this one. Let's just do this one until we can't anymore. I guess. And for me to use, I guess I could take this chance with practice with one of my fucking sword and shield things. Which so I have a mythical scimitar and spugal scimitar, which are both from fucking Kulve. That's for a blossom 360. Guess I can gonna use this one, thunder, nah. Actually yes, thunder. Let's go kill some innocent reptilian animals that... I mean, to be fair, will probably attack me on sight. But I don't really pose any threat to me at this point. Just gonna go bully them, basically. Trying to figure out if this ribbon that I have on my back is part of the chest armor or part of the legs, because I don't think I've ever seen that before even. It's probably the chest armor. Okay, let's see. Where do the Shamos hang out? I actually don't remember. There's like 2 places I can go. I think it might be this way. Yeah, I think it's this way. There's Soligaron, I think. Beetlejuice and Oligaron, and yep. It's also, well, he's right there. We know that much just because we know he's right there. You don't really have to do or say anything to realize that, hey, that's where the CTAQ is here too. And I think one of those things wants to kill me, but I'm gonna stick around to find out why, or which one even. Here are the shadows. Surprise, my friends. I come to bear tidings of death. Look at this super high mobility that I have with this weapon. Isn't that amazing? And, you know, putting the weapon away is pretty much instant. Isn't that also amazing? Yeah. Jesus, come on. Alright, there we go. death is being dealt out in a timely fashion. But apparently not swiftly enough, based on the fact that we're being knocked around every so often. To her and carve the corpses of our victims, says our want. There's another Shamos. He's gonna be like the last sacrificial lamb here. You probably noticed that I just killed all of his friends. And there we go. We succeeded. We are a hero. Big hero. Because we killed a bunch of lizards. And there we go. And I kinda wish there was a way to skip the timer after the end of a quest though. At least if you're doing it solo. But, you know, of course I am. Guess I could do that one more time. I think I'll just do it once more, actually. And then that'll be it for the stream. Just because I want to try, I guess I want to try a different weapon type, like, try a different bunch of weapons and pretty much stick to sword and shield, dual blades and the bow, but something else that has tickled my fancy has been like the longsword. And I have a bunch of those just from killing Kulve over and over. We're getting the horns, including a fire sword. Well, gold poison Ganata. Sure Starblade that I actually made myself, and I guess I could try this one. You know, I truly am an honorable samurai ninja guard person. But I was thinking either of that or... Boy, look at all these gun lances that I've gotten. Tarot Crest Thief, Metal Bagpipes, and then the rest of these fucking... hunting horns. Are these all switch axes, or... yeah, they are, aren't they? The charge blades are the ones that have the shield attachment. They don't look like that. Where are the charge blades? They should be somewhere around here. There's one. Okay, I guess I don't... no, I have like... yeah, I have one Tarot fucking charge blade. That's the extent of what I've been able to get. And I have a bunch of fucking Tarot glaives though. Which is really surprising to me, seeing how I never ever use glaives. Paralysis, Horn, which is apparently ice. Crusher, Gold, Naginata. I don't know, maybe I could try these, honestly. A glaive is something that I've used, or tried to use a couple of times and then never actually got the hang of. Kind of tempted to use the bow just because I'm pretty sure this is my strongest bow that I've ever gotten, but I might try to use one of the glaives for once. The ice element one, even. Why is the ice element one so strong? Well, whatever. Try it. It's like supposed to be like one of the Diablo weapons, or Diablo's weapons that you can make with the normal weapon trees. And here's the thing too, though. If I have a glaive, but sure, I'm also supposed to have a kinsect. Ever poison blunt heal, yeah. I have like super low level kinsects because I never use the glaive. I will do the Shabbos thing one more time. Maybe I'll go the other way now. Okay. See, like, how even do you use this in, like, if you're on the ground? Rising slash combo, or I guess if you mash Y, this is what happens. What if you do like Y and B or whatever? It's technically triangle and circle. Huh. You can vault with this, which is how you cheese the monster mounting mechanic. Oh yeah, you can summon your kinsect. Actually, what does happen if you destroy the weapon? I go over there, my stupid bug. Or maybe over there. Or whatever. Where did my bug go, actually? Didn't actually mean to. Oh, there it is. It's coming back to me now. The fuck is the kinsect on me? Oh, it's in my arm. Like when I'm not actually using it. Or it just hangs onto my arm. So I'm gonna try to use kinsects against these lizard creatures. There's big old goose. Oh, I just see some kind of explosion or like a flash. Or is that some kind? No, that was a flash explosion too. What happened? Oh, Tsitsiaku and fucking Holigaron are fighting. That's what the flash was. Let us not concern ourselves with that. Hold on. What was that notification? Was that discovered Tsitsiaku? Yeah, it was. Apparently I've barely even hunted Tsitsiaku with this character just because I had no reason to. Alright, let's see what happens when I shoot Mr. Well, apparently I can do pretty wide sweeps. Pretty decent damage per strike. Or how quickly the strikes happen, at least so far. What does he like, some kind of kinsect meter up on the top left? But I have no idea what that means right now. Jesus Christ. And I get the feeling I should really invite to the vault and like, hey, surprise, I'm not right in front of you anymore. Actually jump up at me like that. Well, it's pretty much over. Just need to stab this guy. There we go. I don't know. I feel like both with the sword and shield and with this fucking thing, the glaive, I would have to watch some kind of tutorial on how not to suck with those weapons. I've never been able to figure that out on my own. I'll just carve up these innocent lizards again. Well, not so innocent, they were kind of bullying me every so often. I guess I can do one more. Just with the bow. See how well that performs. I'm feeling that it's a little bit inordinate how much damage this glaive in particular does. because the numbers seem kind of OP compared to the other glaives that I used. I think I'm gonna do that quest one last time, but this time with the bow. With one of the bows that I got from the Tarth Siege, actually. Let's see, let's do a tree organization thing, in case I've gotten anything new that I haven't. And you don't get the Horn Gold Piercer, which I'm pretty sure because it's called Horn Gold Piercer, it's probably utilizes other monster parts for research purposes, probably like a Diablo's bow, which is where the ice element also comes from. What else? What are these messages that I'm getting? Argosy, alright. Okay, wait. Didn't I already get the shit from the Argosy though? Guess not. Guess they left again and came back again. Alrighty then. I don't even get that much money from this quest, it's just like junk. Alright, let's go ahead and get the stuff, and also, I guess, increase my stamina. While we're at it. I think I've been doing that pretty consistently, actually. I act like I forgot to do that last time, but I'm pretty sure I didn't, come to think of it. Well, let's see. Something I haven't really been doing a whole bunch with the bow. It's like using the dodges, even though apparently that's how you're supposed to play. Well, I'm getting more research points for the Garden as well, just by doing this, so there's that, and Sitsiaku. It's not an awful lot. Hey guys, what's up? Come in peace. That is why I'm doing this to you right now. I think I've realized that I pretty much always forget to use these days when I use the bow is the Dragon Piercer thing. Even though I probably should be using that a lot more often, like, you know, like right now. Surprise. Countessly Shamus Finnegan. Okay, I really don't know how that could have blighted me from that angle, but alright. I don't actually need to fucking fight the Shichiyaku right now. Still more Shamus is dead. But now it seems to me like the way to go is just basically spam the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Spam the quick bow shots and that stuff that rains down from the sky. And there you go, that's how you win. Well, based on what I've seen from fighting big monsters with the bow, that, like, those weird bolts that you can make rain down are actually apparently pretty good at stunning the monsters and tripping them up and making an opportunity for you to just spam stronger moves at them. It's kind of weird, it's like you can do that really easily with the bow, but it seems to me that once the monster's actually knocked down, there are other weapons that are better suited to doing big damage during that window of time. So I guess it would technically be better to have the bow as a sort of a, I don't know, be paired up with those weapons, I guess. Which is kind of a problem when you do solo quests like I do, but China City Yaku scale, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe my cat did the plunder blade thing when I wasn't looking. We should have completed one of the weeklies with that, the one that's quests in Coral Highlands. We got one first Vivarian Prince. Now we need to hunt 3 more Diablos and kill 2 more Elder Dragons, so you know, easy. But a gold Vivarian Print is worth it just because it's a fucking aim to try to get the gems otherwise. I say that as if I've used that to get gems, but you know, surprisingly enough I haven't so far. But yeah, that's it's probably gonna be it for tonight. It's just what I felt like doing for once, I suppose. So yeah, let me see if there's anybody else that isn't dead right now that I might want to direct people towards. See, we got Aubrey Cat playing Grand Theft Auto 5. That's probably a good option, seeing how, based on my sidebar here, it's pretty much the only option, so I'll tell you what. I will tell you what, and what I will tell you is, you'll take it easy. Thank you everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great when people chat, and I will be sending you over to Aubrey Cat now, I guess, who is alive and playing goodness me, Grand Theft Auto 5. Jesus Christ, my throat is really closing up. That's like another reason why I shouldn't be streaming anymore. I should probably go ahead and drink some water, but yeah. If I had a thanks for watching section or text thingy, this is probably where I would put it, but instead I will just go to the post-stream thing where, well, I can tell you what song is playing right now. It's the prologue from Final Fantasy. That's what it's called, I'm pretty sure. And the reason it's playing is because there's a behemoth quest that I will probably never be able to complete by myself, and I don't know if I can if I'll ever be able to easily find anyone to do it with, because apparently that's how you're supposed to do it. So we'll just use that as our outro music, I suppose. Speaking of which, the outro is now. And that's because the stream is done. As to be demonstrated, press this button and then press that button. This button being the stop streaming button and that button being the raid button.